Hello again, this is Deltaclimber coming to you from Deltaclimber Studios, and tonight we're going to be in World Zero for one of the last videos we're going to make. We still have many more to post on YouTube, but the video that I'm going to show you tonight is one of the biggest tips that I can give you to help you level your character up and level them up quickly, as a matter of fact. I do not recommend that you download a software auto clicker. I recommend that you make one like I did. The auto clicker that I'm recommending is guaranteed not to give your computer a virus or malware. So all you'll need is your mouse, a rubber band. Check out the rubber band to make sure it's a good strong one that would last a while from being used. And I use junk mail. You can use a piece of paper, whatever type of piece of paper you'd like. And I'm going to show you these video clips, pictures that I've actually taken from making one of these auto clickers. Now this is not an auto clicker that should get you kicked off of a game or anything, because it is not a software advantage that you have over another player. This is a mechanical advantage. So the first thing you do is you take your piece of paper and ball half of it up, make it real tight like you used to do when you were a kid in school, you know, going to throw a paper ball or whatever. And while half of it is tightly balled up, take your rubber band and put it in between the flat part and the balled up part. Then continue to ball up the piece of paper in such a way that the rubber band is caught in the ball of paper. Then you can put it over your mouse in such a way that the ball of paper is pushing down on the left mouse button, because in World Zero, when you press down on the left mouse button, it actually causes your character to keep fighting. Just keep fighting and keep fighting, as long as you hold that button down. It's not a one-click deal. It's not a one-click game. You just hold your button down, left mouse button, and it continues to fight. So this mechanical auto clicker actually works in World Zero. So we and I now are about to show you my favorite spots, my picks for where to farm your character at different levels. And we're going to go through floors 1 through 5, and then I'm going to show you some places where you can farm on World 6. Here we go. Hello again, this is Deltaclimber.
And this is we.
And we and Deltaclimber are coming to you from Deltaclimber Studios, and we're doing World Zero tonight. Tonight I'm going to be showing you, and we will be showing you, some places where you can get your character levels up quickly. As you can see, we've only been doing World Zero for like a week now, and I am Max and we is 80. So let's go ahead and I'll show you some of these tricks and tips. First of all, using a software auto clicker, as you've seen in the very beginning of this video, is not recommended because you can download viruses and stuff. So be creative and come up with your own way to get your character to continue to fight while you're doing something else. But let me show you some of the spots where you can do this at, if you'd like. All right, you ready, Wee?
Ready.
All right, this is World 1. And of course, World 1, you'll be at your lowest levels. In another video, I showed you where to go touch the way stones or the teleport stones. And in the very beginning, this bridge right over here is out until you do dungeons, I think 1 and 2, at least dungeon 1. And now you can cross this bridge after you finish those dungeons. So you could be as low as a level 4 or 5. And if you want to get your characters up quickly, here is one of the places to do it. Now you see that we has got dual wielding going on, and I've got paladin going on. But in the very first video, I always told you guys that I like to be an elementalist. And the reason for that is, you see this great big tree with a base here?
Yeah.
If you come over here and make your camera straight down, and you see the boer wolves can actually come to you, and you can just sit here and put on your rubber band and paper ball auto clicker and just sit here, and your little 5 will go up to a 10, will go up to a 15 if you want it to.
That's amazing.
Now, I do recommend that you have a pet so that all of your things can be picked up by the pet. And talking about pets real quick, we has got the white owl. I usually have Max, my white fox. Those have heel pulse, and they heal you up pretty good. But as you see right now, I'm using a pink squid. The pink squid has what is known as, that is squad heal. If you are down to like 1 health, it will heal you all the way back up. And heel pulse does not do that. The little white critters do not do that. So that is here on World 1, the little trick that you can use to try and get your low-level character up high enough to run through these dungeons quickly. You're on the...
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I've got lots of pictures of you playing circus gal with the critters here. All right, you ready to go to another world?
All right, let's go.
The quickest way to get there, of course, is pressing Escape, R, and Enter. Escape, R, and Enter. We'll let those guys have fun with their... And look what happened. It teleported me right over here. Did you go? Yeah, you did too. If you're in an event, it will teleport you nearby. So let's try it again. And maybe this will take us to town or to a waystone this time. And no, we're going to have to ride out. Because that event is taking place right there, it'll keep teleporting us right here because it thinks that we are, wow, it's over. Look, do you have a chest?
As a matter of fact, I think, well, surely not.
Yeah, we were in the field, and that's just weird because I didn't throw I guess fighting the little boer wolves considered us to be on the field there. Alright, now let's try it. Escape, R, Enter. It should take us to a waystone. And not back here to the field. It took me to town.
Alright.
When an event, world event's taking place like that, just like if you're in a dungeon, it'll kick you back to the beginning or nearby of that event. Alright, here we go. We've got our trusty rusty mount. And up the staircase. And World 2.
Alright.
Once you go through all the dungeons of World 1 and you make it to World 2, where is a good place to farm, you know, to get your character to level up quickly with your paper ball and rubber band auto clicker?
Okay. Where?
Let's go take a look and see. What we're going to do is jump right off of here. Alright. And we're going to run right up. There's another event taking place. Look at that. And if 2 people get on that bridge at the same time, it has fallen down for me, but it didn't fall down good. Now there is an abundance of these willowdills, these lizards. These lizards. I want to show you 2 places real quick. Boy, my mount seems awful slow tonight. But if you come like right about in here in this curve of the pathway, you have willow, what are those things called? Willow dials. Like crocodile, but it's a quillodile because they got quills.
Alright.
And right here, as you can see, you've got them on that side. And when you run out of, once again, see, and then you got them on the other side as well. You have quillodile deals on both sides of the pathway here. Okay, let's move on down to another place. And of course, your character has to be able to withstand the attack of those critters. And when your character gets up a little higher, if you are manually leveling your character, this is the floor where I recommend, and I kind of taught myself how to do the circle the wagons trick.
You'll definitely have to explain that.
Okay, I'll explain that up here in just a second. Because one of the fastest ways to level your character up on this floor is
now,
to...
what's going on here?
What?
The forest is burning now.
Oh yeah, that's the lava and everything is... Yeah, this is a volcano.
Oh.
If we need to run on ahead of these guys. I need to try and... Oh no, there's people ahead of us. See, all of these little red guys, if I was here by myself, I could just do a circle like this, and then with them in the center of my circle, you can just clobber them. And if we go up here, you see where I'm at?
Yes.
All right, if we go up here, there's nobody up here. There's a larger guy up here. This is the gatekeeper, the goblin gatekeeper. But see how they're all, you're in the circle with them. Watch out. Boom. See how they're all in the center of my circle I'm doing?
Oh, yes.
And then you can just drop a fireball on them. And some other people came up and helped. But the whole idea is to get them in the center of your circle and then do your little special. And keep doing a circle around them. And you really don't take much damage.
And that's called circle of wagons.
I call that circle of wagons. I invented that.
All right.
Now, if you want to manually fight this guy, there is a place right here. It looks like you're standing on air. And let me see. Somebody else is over there getting his attention. But if they were not over there, the little goblins and the gatekeeper would also come over here and you could clobber them without being touched.
So they have a very long aggro.
Actually, he shows up closer.
Oh, okay.
It's just that guy over there drew his attention away.
Okay.
So right here at the top of this, I don't know about the other side, but I know this particular spot does work.
Very good.
All right, let's go ahead and escape R and enter. And it should take us to Waystone, or it took us to the center of town because we haven't touched a Waystone, I guess. You here?
And in the center of town.
Yeah, all right. Let's go over here then. That was World 2. World 3, one of my favorite worlds, the snowy, icy world. As you level your character up, you go through each of the dungeons. You can't go to the next floor without doing the dungeons, and I think some of the side quests maybe. Here we are. Okay. Now this is new. They've got a PvP area here. This is all, that right there is new to the game. They've made updates. But you can go out of town that way, or you can go out of town this way. Okay. You see me?
No.
Are you here?
I'm somewhere.
Yes, yes, yes. Are we in a different server, possibly? Possibly.
Where are you standing?
I'm in the center of town.
No, I don't see it.
All right. Let me go out and come back in. Right now it says Dragon Protector coming soon. Nope, doesn't say it for you?
No.
Okay, we're on a different server. And if you're running with a person, by the way, one of the tricks you can use, ladies and gentlemen, is if you have an old laptop and you have another computer, you can dual run. You can run two computers at one time, and your two characters can help each other. Now, I wish there was a way like Swordburst 2 where I can type in your name and teleport to you.
Yes, that would be so convenient.
That would be kind of cool. If we ever do make a game of our own, that is, I see you now. I see you now. Hello.
Hello.
All right, so Let's go out this way. And after you get to World 3, here is the best little spot that I know of to auto-click your character's levels up. You see this little wagon right here?
Yes.
It sounds crazy. I know nobody's ever used it. You ease right up to the front like this. You take your rubber band and paper ball auto clicker and get it going right here. And there's like 4 spiders that spawn here.
Wait, what?
Yes, spiders. So you stay in the covered wagon and cover your eyes, don't look. See,
like
here's
spiders.
one now. And they just keep coming and your levels just go up and up and up.
I wouldn't use this.
Well, you're out of their reach, but you have to be right at the edge. Bump my head, ouch. You have to be right at the edge, otherwise they can get underneath you and your standard attack. This is for people who do not want to use download an auto clicker because there are a lot of viruses and malware and stuff that you can get from an auto clicker. So my auto clicker is guaranteed not to have viruses. But you can sit right here and put on that and clobber these guys. This is World 3 already.
Already?
Let me show you a real kind of a cool little shortcut trick. A lot of people didn't know. Come over to this little well, if you will, and hop over in there with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I hope you trusted me. You didn't trust me.
Of course I did, dear.
Why didn't you come? Oh, you did come through. You were either lagging or you were smiling over there like, I was waiting to see if he's going to die. But no, that's a shortcut to come down here.
Degree for more spiders?
No, come over this way. This is Dungeon 2. This is the Winter Cavern or something. Hello, little fellows. I have a thumbnail for one of the videos, and you come right over here. This is a safe spot. And there are people that come to the dungeon here. Yes, they are. But you can stand right here and a little closer. There you go. See how they aggroed me? You move back over here and they cannot aggro you.
Interesting. That's a good one.
This is a safe spot here in front of the Winter Cavern dungeon as well. All right, let's go to the next floor. If you'll press Escape, R, and Enter. We'll just teleport on. And back to the center of town I went. Did you?
I did.
All right. Bye-bye, Winter Town. It's snowing. It's snowing. I like snow.
Me, not so much.
You, not so much. Aw, I'm sorry. But I like snow. All right, here we go. Up the steps. We're going to World 4 already.